So, I had a great and original idea. Let's start a hardcore Minecraft playthrough. Yes, I've had multiple playthroughs that I abandoned before, but this is gonna be different. This is Minecraft Hardcore, which means that if I die, everything's gone. That's it. This whole world, my character, everything. And with my luck, that might not even take an hour, seeing as how terrible it is sometimes. My goals are pretty simple for this series. First is to not die immediately, so doing good so far. Get stacked, aka get a bunch of stuff. You know what stacked means. Getting diamonds, getting everything enchanted. Be the Ender Dragon, and maybe, just maybe, build something that doesn't look terrible. And for the first time ever, start and finish a mega base. Because that is something that I've tried to do many times before in my playthroughs and stuff, whether it's on YouTube or playing by myself. So yeah, it would be pretty cool if I was able to achieve that. But currently, as you can see, I have absolutely nothing, and it will be pretty hard to achieve that with 32 planks and 8 sticks. So I think it's time to get to work. And as you can see, this seed is absolutely beautiful. We got a massive cherry blossom forest and this massive open valley with a river, which is just, this is crazy. This has a lot of potential. Alright, enough yapping, let's get to work. Alright, a little progress update. I got full iron cooked up. There we go. And let's make a little bucket. Been mining in the caves, quite dangerous, going around naked, no armor. Now we got full iron, so we're chilling. This is one pretty massive cave though, I'm not gonna lie. Now I got full armor, I can roam around pretty safely and confidently and try to look for some diamonds. As you can see, I have full bright on, and that is because it's just more enjoyable to play like that, and it's better for the viewers, because I did get a comment recently talking about that it's too hard to see and I should turn up the brightness in editing, and that is a very fair and valid point. But instead of just turning up the brightness, I can just play with full bright and no one gets hurt by it. So let's just keep grinding iron and try to find some diamonds. Oh my god. I almost just died because of my keybinds. Because I didn't change open chat and I have slot 9 on T, which is my water bucket. I tried a water bucket clutch and I opened chat. I almost just died because of that. Holy crap. There are probably like 10 zombies outside of this box that I have made. Why the hell does this dungeon not have any chests? What the hell is this? Well, after a close shave with death, if that is a correct expression to use, let's get back to grinding, I guess. I did run past like 3 veins of diamonds, but it's a very open and dangerous cave back there, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Alright, after many close encounters with death, I mean, I was ambushed by like 20 zombies. Oh, a dungeon. I was ambushed by like multiple zombies multiple times. And I mean, I was ambushed by like 4 baby zombies at once, which was kind of crazy. But as you can see, I'm still standing. And I do have 34 diamonds, so let's not waste any time and make full diamond armor. Boom, there we go, dripped out in full diamond. Also, I am completely out of food, so if I don't leave now, it is just a death awaiting to happen. Finally, I'm at the surface, and where am I? Seems I'm in the cherry blossom grove, but it might not be the same one. Pretty sure this is the same one, but damn, this is a massive cherry grove. Holy. This will make for some nice builds, I can tell you that. And yes, I do already have ideas for the mega base, which I'm not gonna unveil just yet because it's too early for that, but I do have a general theme. There's also an acacia village over there on the other side of the canyon. What should I call this spot? The canyon or the valley? I feel like the valley sounds better, but I did call it the valley in like my first playthrough, so I think I should call it something different. If you have any cool ideas what to call this entire area, leave them in the comments. Here we are at my starter base. I placed one chest here. For now, it will have to do, and I'll have to upgrade it. By the end of the episode, I will definitely make this into a proper starter base, but for now, it'll be just a little cave. Well then, I have achieved my first two goals, which were don't die immediately, and there has definitely been an hour now of playtime, so that's been achieved. And get stacked, so I say full diamond is enough to qualify as get stacked. Now I don't have enchants, but I don't think that really matters right now. Now for my next goal, it is going to be to kill the Ender Dragon. Something that I haven't done is beat the Ender Dragon in the first episode of a series, but that's what I'm gonna do because I got big plans and I got no time to waste. And you might say, oh, you need to enjoy the experience and the journey to the dragon, which I am doing. I'm not speedrunning the game, but at the same time, I'm keeping a good pace for all my big projects coming soon. Beating the Ender Dragon can go two ways. First, I go to the Nether, loot a bastion, get blaze rods, and find a stronghold that way. Or I can go the easier route and more safer route, and the route that's more fittable for me and for hardcore Minecraft, being trading ender pearls from villagers. And it's kind of a low aura move, but I don't really care. Now I'm gonna head to that village and begin trading stuff. Also, look at these bunnies, these rabbits. They're so different and they look so cool. Holy. Look at this massive ruined portal. Fortune 2 gold pickaxe would be peak if a gold pickaxe could mine diamonds. But it cannot. And to get a golden pickaxe, you need to get iron first to mine gold. So how does that work, Mojang, huh? Unless they decided to change it in 26.1, which I doubt. Okay, I completed my first trades for emeralds with sticks, and now it's time to start leveling this guy up. And this might take a while because for some reason all of the villagers are scattered throughout the entire village. I don't know why they're not coming to the beds, but I mean, it's just average villager stuff. So this might take a while, but at least I know I'll be able to do this. The only problem that could happen is that there is a chance, it's not 100%, that at max level the cleric will sell me emeralds, so let's just hope that he does. Okay, this should level him up to the right level, and let's see what he gives me. Yes! Sells pearls. Perfect. Now I just need to buy like 16 to be comfortable. Boom, there we go. I got 16 pearls. Now I need to get a little bit of wood because I've used everything up for trades. In the process of buying all those pearls, I did demolish pretty much every single house in this village, because they're all made out of logs, and kept the floating roofs because I couldn't be asked to destroy them as well. And now what I can do is just head into the Nether right away, because we have this ruined portal right here. Okay, there we go, portal crafted. I forgot my flint and steel though. Okay, it is time head into the nether. Kinda scared, but let's do this. Okay, this is a very good spawn for a hardcore playthrough, because this just guarantees that I've spawned safely. Now, the biome itself, well, it's a basalt delta. It would be very wise to craft a golden helmet. Now, I don't mind being in a closed off area like this, because it keeps you safe from a lot of danger, but also pretty much guarantees that you're not finding anything for a while. So it might take quite long before I find a fortress or something like that. Well, I've gotten to a bit of an opening, but sadly to the most dangerous biome. Basalt deltas are the worst to explore, but Crimson Forests are by far more dangerous. Then again, these hoglins get pretty easily countered by shields. Speaking of which, mine just broke. Oh my god! What the hell? There's just a fortress right here. What? Is this planted, bro? Am I the only one online? Can't even check tab because this is indeed a single player world. Okay, we have a spawner right here. How did I get burned? What the flip? Okay, I got one blaze rod. I got two blaze rods. Now this spawner is filled up now because I've spent too much time here without killing them. Well, I have 8. Keep lighting myself on fire, but that should be more than enough. Now I should take a moment to heal up and try to find my way back home. Oh my god. What the hell? I almost just trolled everything. Half a heart. I was on half a heart. Let's heal up to full before turning that corner. Well, the 8 blaze rods were collected successfully. I was a sliver away from death though. Literally on half a heart. And we are here. Let's go. That nether trip did not take that long. Only because I got very lucky and somehow just ran into a nether fortress. Now it would be beneficial to get some enchants. Do have enough XP for a level 30 enchant, but what I do not have is books. Don't have any paper, don't have any leather. Right, this village shall be returned to in the next episode when I start maxing out my gear. But for this one, that is not going to be necessary. Now I have to go on a side quest. Well, it's kind of a part of the main quest. Finding books. No. You know what I'll do? I'll enchant in the stronghold by finding the library. Yes, that is indeed a peak plan. Ah, home sweet home. Okay, time to start sorting out some chests, because I don't want to have a mess permanently in my inventory. Or I mean in my chests, not my inventory. Okay, now I have to do 2 things. Very important. The first one is farm up a bunch of wood. And the second one is go back to the village. Yes, I forgot something, and that is buying arrows. Think I'm gonna head that way. I'm gonna grab some spruce saplings so I can get some for farming the mega spruce trees, which is pretty much the best way to farm wood without a wood farm, without an automatic one at least, I mean. And in the process I'll get enough wood to get some emeralds and buy some arrows from the Fletchers, and then I'll be ready to head to the stronghold. I also need to grab my paper that I left in the village and hopefully kill a few creepers on the way so I can make at least a few fireworks. Ooh, there's a dark oak forest. That is a good place to farm wood. And there's a pale garden right there. Holy, that's awesome. Okay, well, I have successfully collected a bit of spruce saplings, some wood, and I did get a lava chicken music disc from a chicken jockey. I did kill a few creepers, and I only got like 3 pieces of gunpowder, which is to be expected with my luck, to be honest. Here's my paper. Well, I guess I can throw my first eye from here and see where it goes. That way. Well, now we're in for a decently long journey, I would assume, so I'll be back with you once the eye turns around, signaling that I've passed the stronghold. Well, I just wasted about 10 minutes of my time because as I ran and checked my inventory, I remembered that I didn't bring my enchantment table materials with me. And when I ran back home, I remembered that I didn't buy any arrows. So here we are. Well, as I said, I'll be back with you when I'm close to the stronghold. Okay, the eye has finally turned around. Okay, well, 2 of my eyes have broken already, so it would be nice if no more broke. Okay, well, it should be somewhere here. I'm just gonna pick 4 in this chunk and hope that this is the right chunk, even though it didn't go down in this one, because I don't want to keep throwing them and wasting them, so we'll just see how it goes. I'll meet you hopefully not at bedrock. Oh, there we go. Here we are. This isn't the starter staircase, but I was lucky enough to find it. Okay, I'm turning off full bright because... Wait, why is the lighting so nice? I think this is because of a mod called Dynamic Lights. Or maybe this is just Minecraft and I'm stupid. But I did find the library. This is a very good book. This is mending. Holy crap. I basically never find mending in just a chest, you know, as loot. Never. Holy crap. Okay, well, those are some good pulls. Now let's do some enchanting. I say as I look at the lapis lazuli in my inventory. Spoiler alert, I don't have any, but should be able to find some nearby. Pretty sure I saw some running here. There's legit some here, okay. Okay, the enchants do not look amazing. Have to do like just one reroll because this is not looking good. Alright, I'll take prot 3 on my chest plate. I just took Unbreaking 1 on this. Please give me Feather Falling 4. No. Oh, these enchants are so bad. Okay, prot 3 on the helmet. Feather Falling 3 on level 2, that's good. Okay, prot 2 on the leggings. Come on, give me something decent on the sword. Looting 1. Whatever. Okay, well, I say the enchants are decent. Ooh, I hear silverfish. Is it down here? What the hell? Oh my god, what a weird spot. Good that I have headphones on. And boom. Okay, this is it, y'all. And for the special occasion of fighting the dragon, I'm turning on shaders. Hell yeah. Now let me know in the comments if you want me to play with shaders or if you prefer the vanilla look. I honestly don't mind either, so I'll let y'all decide. Now, without further ado, am I ready? Hell yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, we're in. I'm not gonna commentate. I'm not gonna say anything else. Let's just kill this thing. there we go. GG's. The Ender Dragon has been defeated. Oh my god. Look at how much XP I have. I think it's destiny that I have exactly level 67. Give me that egg, boy. The third goal of the video has been completed. And now there are 2 more goals left. The first one, that I didn't exactly name, is to get an Elytra. And the second one is to make my starter base. So first, let's find that Elytra. Dude, look at the end with shaders, man. It's like the northern lights, and look at the light shining on the islands from them. Wow. It is beautiful. But to maximize my efficiency, I must turn it off. Because with shaders, I'm not gonna make... Well, I just fumbled everything that I wanted to say, but there we go. That's the ship. There it is. I can even see the chest peeking through because it's an entity and it is buggy. Dude, look at that. It's the end flash. You can just change its color. Whoa. It's cool that they added something to the end. It's not exactly the end update that we want, Mojang, but you're getting there, you're getting there. Okay, I have made it to the ship successfully. It is time to claim my prize. Get out of the way, Shulker. Boom. Sky's the limit. Efficiency 4, mending 1, diamond pickaxe. Let's freaking go. Well, I have acquired the Elytra. Now I'm gonna loot this end city, head back home, and try to build that cave into something nicer than what it is right now. Okay, well, I looted it. These are the items that I got. Sharpness 0, fire aspect 2 sword, efficiency 4 diamond shovel, efficiency 4 mending 1 pickaxe, smite 5 knockback 2 sword, good for the wither, prot 4 unbreaking 3, curse of vanishing diamond boots, curse of vanishing doesn't matter in hardcore, and a looting 3 mending 1 diamond spear. So yeah, very good spear. So I'll see if I'll make use of it. Okay, here we are at home. The cherry blossom grove looks absolutely beautiful with shaders, and so does this entire valley, canyon / whatever you guys want to name this place. Leave it in the comments. Even my terrible little cave looks not that bad with shaders. They're just that goated. Right, well, now I have to somehow turn this cave into something cool. Now I do have some ideas. I'm not gonna explain them because it's just gonna be part of the process that you're gonna see. So make sure to trust the process. And I guess I'll start by farming up some materials and then get to building. So let's start this epic building montage. See you when the cave is done. Well then, I'd say that was a pretty successful material gathering and base building operation, and it's time for the reveal. There we go. So this is the exterior. I'm thinking that I could definitely add some little details, but I try to go for this like a hobbit hole in the wall type of thingy on this mound. I feel like it fits perfectly in there. We got some of that cobblestone, some of that dripstone, and the cherry logs are just such a beautiful block. I honestly just fought it up randomly and it just fit perfectly as a wall. Also have this cute little farm here to just add some extra color to this front. This path is also pretty mid. I'm gonna extend it outwards and maybe add some details to it. Then for the door we just have this simple little passageway and boom. Now the wall from the inside doesn't look as good. It looks kind of flat and I'm not sure if I'll add something, but we have the chests here. I divided this part with this strip cherry log, you know, kind of line. It looks pretty cool. Then the floor is a unique varying design. I just thought that I'd like to use spruce for the floor and I think it looks great. Then the walls, you know, put a bunch of cobblestone to just add some texture to it. I think it looks good. Maybe some diorite, no, not diorite, andesite would look good. Here we have my bed, my bedroom, pretty much the furnaces. So yeah, this is pretty much the main area, and then off to the side we have this enchanting area, which is, you know, that's just all there is to it. I added some deep slate here because I thought it will look cooler with some variation. So yeah, this is the base, this is the house, my starter base. I'd say for a starter base this is not bad. I don't think you need something much bigger than this. Next episode I'm gonna be able to start out on my bigger plans. So I don't know if I mentioned what I'm gonna be building, but it's gonna be pretty much something along the lines of like a old style Chinese empire. Like, yes, an empire is it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot to take on, but like just look at this terrain. Like imagine a house is going up through here, just here, a bunch of like, I just have like such a nice vision for this place that I really want to try and do something with it. It's gonna take time and a lot of work, and knowing how lazy I am, I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but I'll try my best. So yeah, let me know what you think of the house. I'd say for our first episode this was pretty successful. I started things out in this beautiful valley. I got some stuffs, got some diamonds, went to kill the ender dragon, got an elytra, got some stuff from the end cities, went back home, built this cool little starter base, and I think that for the first episode this is plenty. And next episode I'm gonna start doing some other things, so let me give you a little spoiler of what to look ahead to. So we're gonna be tackling more bosses and setting some stuff up, like some farms, and yeah. Next episode gonna be doing some more technical stuff and more adventurous stuff rather than building, so stay tuned for that. So that is gonna be all for this one. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave any comments, leaving any suggestions for builds. You know, as I've said, this entire valley's theme is gonna be something with a Chinese empire type of style. You know, we got some these cherry blossoms, and you could say that's more Japanese style, but I can mix both. You know, there's just so much potential to it all. So if you have any suggestions for any type of buildings in real life that I could base a build off of, please leave them in the comments. Let me know what you think of this episode, and please subscribe if you want to see more, and go check out my other videos. There are some pretty good ones. Not to glaze myself too hard, you know. So that's all, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.